Breaking news, Gilas Pilipinas, with just days before Gilas Pilipinas assembles for the upcoming FIBA window, there's a major development involving the most anticipated name of the roster. No, fans have been waiting, tickets are selling, and expectations are high, but behind the scenes, there are reality not everyone wants to hear. Now, multiple sources have told us and indicated that Kai Soto will not be a part of the FIBA window, and the reason goes deeper than the line of decision. And today, we're not speculating, and we are confirming. So, joining me today is Homer Saison, journalist, insider, and one closest to the story. So, Homer, thanks for jumping in on such short notice. Let's go straight to it.
Yes,
Homer, are you
pleasure is
there?
mine, pal. Yes, I'm here. Pleasure is mine. Magandang gabi.
All right, Homer, diretso ng agad tayo. Homer, let's clear things up. Is Kai Soto playing for the Gilas in this upcoming FIBA window? Yes or no?
It looks like it's a no. Pero I'm not gonna put words in my source's mouth. Ang sabi lang ng source sa akin, a very reliable source. The chances daw are nil. NIL, parang wala talaga. Because look
Parang
at it.
zero score.
Yes, because 5 days, it's 5 days away, pal. And it doesn't make sense. Kasi how, alam mo naman, you're prone to travel. Alam mo naman ang logistics to travel, di ba? If you're going across the universe, from Japan to the Philippines, it's a long travel. Ang daming preparasyon yan. And as far as I know, tonight as we sit, saan tayo nakaupo ngayon, Kai still in Japan, making no plans to travel to the Philippines.
So is this essentially a last-minute call, or has this been brewing for a while?
Oh, it's been brewing for a while. Alam mo, Pao, when Derrick Rose suffered an ACL tear, it took him almost 2 years to come back. Some players also took like 9-10 months. So depende sa player. But with Kai Soto, ang dami kasi. There's so many variables. He's a bigs are harder to come back from injuries like this, di ba? And also, ayaw mo mag-repeat. Ayaw mo ang other injuries that would come as a result of, rushing too early from the surgery and the recovery stage.
Okay, nakakalungkot na balita naman ito, no? But kind of take us behind the scene of what you can share with us. When did you hear first about this Kai availability? I know in the past you've been talking about this. When was this? Looks like a definite thing to happen.
Well, I've been chasing the story, as you know, Pao. Ako naman talaga ang sa Kai. I've been fortunate na may mga sources tayo sa kampo ni Kai, sa team ni Kai sa Japan. And as soon as he was activated, nang na-activate na siya ng team niya, di ba? He was recently activated, and according to AsiaBasket.com, naka-4 na laro niya si Kai. And I don't know if it includes the last one where he had a double-double. So, as soon as na-activate na siya ng team niya, I immediately pursued the story like a bone to pick, like a dog with a bone to pick. So, tinawagan kong kampo niya, tinawagan ko yung team niya, and then, so here's what I found out, na si Kai, as you know, naglaro na, so that means he's okay.
Yes.
He's able to play, but there are many other things, Kai, Pao, just because you put on a uniform, that doesn't mean ready ka na to play. There are aspects about conditioning. Diba? May kailangan pang conditioning for him to be in top form. Tapos, he injured his ankle. Although, na-dismiss yun ng team at saka ng kampo niya, sabi nila it was just a minor sprain. But then, again, it's still an injury. And then if you have to wonder, is this going to become repetitive? Is he really healthy na back in real form? And there's also the psychological aspect of recovering from an ACL tear. So every time you grab a rebound, you land, you always wonder, will the knee hold up? Will it buckle? So agad ko na pinurso yung availability niya sa Gilas window. And that's when we come to this place now na talagang mahirap na. Nil na nga chances na lalaro siya.
Homer, people are always gonna ask, although you mentioned a lot of valid things, this isn't about willingness, right? It's about health, timing, or investment. Yes. Am I safe to assume that?
Yes, you are right to assume that, Pao. Time and time again, Kai Soto had proven to be a patriot. Every time tawagan siya every time the nation calls for duty, he always answers. So, and he's always willing to play. Pero nga, again, this is one of those situations where Kai also has to look after himself. FIBA windows are FIBA windows, but importante yon, seasonal yon. Yung Japan B-League, tsaka career mo, your aspirations to become an NBA player, nandoon yon. And you also have to, he's not i-clear lang natin, Kai Sotto is not abandoning his responsibility as a national team player. He is only answering the call of, yung health niya, yung advice ng kampo niya, advice ng team niya. And there is nothing wrong with, there is nothing wrong with saying no. Sometimes you have to be, sinabi nila, di ba, Pao, there's an old saying, charity begins at home.
That's correct. So we understand the situation. Of course, we don't want Kai Sotto rushing in. He's still young and mas malaki pang may tutulong niya sa Gilas Pilipinas. That ACL, although nakalaro na siya, it's not it's not a simple injury. So I guess from what you're saying, Kushigaya Alpa also had a little bit something to say about this. But of course, there is a lot of noise, or will be certainly a lot of noise on social media about fans still hoping and frustrated. Especially kung silang makapanood si Kai Sotto. So wala na talagang pag-asa ito. The question now, Homer, is basketball-wise, how big is this loss for Gilas Pilipinas against two of the top teams that we're going to be facing, New Zealand and Australia?
Well, Pao, it's the chances of Gilas beating New Zealand or Australia without Kai Sotto are as good as my chances of making it to the NBA.
Oh, wow.
Wala. It's like removing Pau from Paucast Sports. It's just not gonna happen. Mahirap talaga. Look at our lineup na nilabas ng FIBA today. There is a influx of bigs. Quinton Milora Brown, Japet Aguilar, AJ Ido, and ang daming bigs, Junmar Pajardo. Ang problema dyan, Pao, those centers are traditional bigs. Yung ba mga back behind the basket na low post lang, back behind the basket. AJ Ido fires threes here and there, but he's not really the most efficient three-point shooter. Hindi siya talaga reliable threat like Kai. Kai is the modern big. Yung talagang he can play the pick and roll, he can go high-low, he can shoot the three, he can even run the break. Nakita natin yan. So, mawawala yan. And not only that, not only will you lose that aspect on offense, Pao, sa depensa naman. You have Kai. If you look at the game against Latvia, I always reference that the games against Latvia and even our competitive games against Australia and New Zealand, yung natalo tayo. Kai is such a deterrent. Nandoon tayo doon sa middle of the lane, it just changes shots. Kahit na yung mga ibang shot ni Kai na hindi niya na-block, he altered those shots. Kasi pag lilipad ka doon sa shaded area, nandoon si Kai, nawawala ang ring. Anino na lang ng ring ang nakikita mo. So it becomes a deterrent. So, and on offense, he spaces the floor in a way na kung lalabas siya, hindi siya maiwan. He drags the center. Kung sino man ang big doon, let's just say, Australia has a 6'11" guy that will guard Kai. Pero kung lalabas si Kai, kasi titira ng tres, yung tao na sa kanya, assigned to him, would also be dragged outside. It leaves the open lanes for Dwight Ramos, CJ Perez, and Bobby Ray Park. Without that, wala na. Kasi ang mga bigs mo, nandoon lang sa middle. Nandoon lang. So, they can play zone, and then tapos na ang laban.
Very well said, Homer, and lalo akong nalungkot sa mga sinabi mo. Lalo akong mamimiss si Kai Sotto. With that in mind, and with Team Cone, I do not know if naglabas siya ng Final 12. Do you think it would change the decision now, or do they have probably an idea na about this, na ito na yung magiging set? Sa tingin mo, we should go big, we should go mobile. What do you expect the roster to look like without Kai?
The roster will again to be impeded towards success. Mahihirapan talaga pa. Again, I trust Tim Cone. Sabi kasi ni Coach Tim Cone, hindi pa daw set in stone ng lineup. So now with some clarity, yun ang sabi niya, not set in stone. So meaning to say, wala pa nga doon si Juan Gomez Dilanio. I was so surprised. He's not there. I mean, magaling nga si RJ Amarientos, but I at this point, I'd pick Juan Gomez Diliano to be the point guard instead of RJ. But anyway, mahirapan siya. I don't know how he will adjust because nga ito yan, you pick your poison. If you go young and mobile and nimble, problema yan, patatadyakan ka doon sa low post kasi ang lalaki ng Australia at New Zealand. So, you become vulnerable in the paint. Tapos patay ka rin sa rebounds. See, that's the issue if you go small. If you also go big, then you get so slow. Diba?
Okay.
So, because ang problema kasi kita naman natin we played them before. This is not our first rodeo. We saw them play, yung mga fans natin. Very intelligent yan sa basketball. Nakikita nila previous games natin sa Australia and New Zealand. What do these guys do? They love to run the break. They love to run, shoot the three. Tapos kung puro bigs ilagay natin doon, paano hahabol si Junmar? Diba?
Okay.
One of the reasons why Junmar doesn't play much or a lot, relatively speaking, sa PBA compared to international games, kasi naiiwan siya Lalo na kung bilisan ng laro. Yun ang problema. You pick your poison. So, I don't know which poison Tim Cone wants to use.
All right, last two questions, and we have been 10 minutes already into this short news. Now, Homer, I know the fans have been expecting a lot, and Kai Soto looking like a savior, just like the last time. I guess that's nil right now. There's no chance. Without burning your source, one last time, I want to ask you, how close are they in this situation? Wala na ba talagang pag-asa? Because the last time I saw you, I read your article, said baka hindi lang makapractice, baka makapunta pa rin at makalaro. Wala na talaga.
Wala na. Ang source ko,
Okay.
ang source
So
ko
sorry.
is as close as you and me. So, ganun na lang. Ang source ko, close kay Kai in a way that you and I are close. That like we talk almost every day and we discuss the show and all that stuff. So, mahirapan talaga. Again, that's why they don't, di ba, huwag magsalitang tapos. So, even them are conscious kasi you never know. The team might change their mind and say, hey, sige, palaroin natin. But the chances of that happening now are very, again, unlikely kasi 5 days away na lang pa. This is not a big decision. This is like deciding whether you're gonna marry a person or not. You're not just gonna decide it 5 days before the wedding. Diba? Sino bang nalalaman mo dyan na nag-decide na, okay, pakasalan ko ng tao to, I will marry him in 5 days from now.
Pag may shotgun. Pag may shotgun na nakatutok.
Ba yun? Pero hindi naman buntis si Kai.
Yun lang. So, the final question that I have, and again, we appreciate the opportunity and always giving us this first-hand information. So, Homer, we know that you're one of the insider of basketball. When is the realistic window that we will really see Kai Soto barring na wala siya ng maging injury?
Well, the next window, hopefully, But again, the key here, Pao, is patience. Ilang taon na ba si Japet Aguilar, Pao? I'm just asking you the question. Mga 38, 39, 37?
Yeah. Well, he said it's his last Gilas, pero nandiyan pa rin siya hanggang ngayon.
Yeah, kasi walang
39.
Kasi, 39, okay. He's 39. Kai is only 22. So, patience lang tayo. There are going to be more windows to come. Hindi natin i-rush. Kumbaga there's also an old saying that, sometimes you have to deal with temporary sadness for everlasting happiness. Diba? So ngayon, we just eat this, walang Kai, but we'll still root for Gilas. But we will root na lang, Pao, na sana hindi tambakan. Kasi hindi talaga, mahihirapan talaga tayo. Just root na hindi tambakan, mahiya tayo, nasa home court natin, Molo Bay siya, diba? So we don't want to be losing by 20. Again, it's not being not a nationalist or not a patriot. It's just being realistic, Pao. Hindi tayo, ikaw, Pao, hindi ka rin takot sa mga bold takes, sa mga hot takes. Ano tingin mo? Talunin natin New Zealand, Australia without Kai?
I expect the worst and hope for the best, and this is one of that time that I would say the same thing. I'm also realistic and optimistic at the same time, but if you ask me if I should bet, I will not bet because this is going to be really hard. But again, may crowd naman tayo dito, and anything can happen. Siguro balik tayo sa salitang asa tayo, bilog ang bola . So, Homer.
Nga, Pao, but it's 40 minutes of basketball. I know, bilog ang bola when it's close. It applies when it's really close na, last 2 minutes, tie score, ganito, then bilog ang bola because you go for the break. But
That's it.
In this case, mahirap talaga.
Yeah, perfect game is needed, so anything can happen, but we're definitely as a disadvantage. With Kai, disadvantage tayo. Without Kai, sobrang disadvantage. Anyway, huge thanks to you, Sir Homer Saison, for confirming the details. Sana hindi ka magsawa sa kaka-confirm ng mga detalye. Salamat, sir, ha?
Thank you. Have a good night. Good evening, Philippines. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sir Homer. Again, that is Sir Homer from Chicago, Illinois, at siya po ang ating insider. Bottom line, I just wanted to say to Gilas fans, this isn't drama, isn't politics, and it's obviously health and investment, and it's common sense. Kai Soto story isn't over, but it's not gonna happen this window. So, for more updates about Gilas Pilipinas, and let me know what's your take on this one. Let me know in the comment section. Please do not forget to share, like, and comment for more updates such as this. Alright, salamat po. Please share. Pwede na ba akong maging newscaster? Thank you guys. Salamat po.